Welcome back, everyone. We got some Dark Souls to play, as you know. I don't really remember where I was up to. I hope to remember quite soon. Also hope my game audio is working because I couldn't hear it just now. Okay, yes, it's working. Working just fine. I think I remembered to do everything this time. I have my rankings here. Over here, you can't see that. Change the stream. Pretty sure we're good to go. I just have to remember what I was planning to do next. I'm pretty sure me looking over here at Sen's Fortress was my indication to myself that I was going to Sen's Fortress. So let's go to Sen's Fortress. Seems like a good place to start. Because we killed the butterfly. That's here on the list. The only other real option would have been going down to Sif, but I don't want to do that just yet. Pretty sure I bought the key to get there though. I did. Sen's Fortress is a pain. Shut up, Pebs. It's not gonna happen. ONS would be impressive, but not out of the question. I hate these things. Because they're not too difficult to backstab. That's even assuming that I would go for Seath first, and I don't think that's the case. I don't know who I'd go for first. Figure that out when we get there. Is my... Okay, I was gonna ask if my audio's okay, but everything should be fine. I haven't tinkered too much with it. I tried to make a Half-Life map with big swinging axe pendulums like that once. I discovered that long pendulums can be kind of unpredictable sometimes. Like that. Could try ranged battle. We get the binoculars in this because I could almost see a use case for the binoculars. Or are they just an item in this one? Did I even pick them up? I don't remember where you get them. I don't remember if they're in this game. I'll be talking complete bollocks. I like using the traps against them in this area. Since everything is a pain to deal with, you might as well take what you can get. I really feel like that should do more damage. It's the big old demonstration of, hey, there are big ass boulders over here. That'll do it. We've got to go talk to our friend. Yeah, but I went and cleaned out the graveyard. Did I miss them?
Oh, forgive me. I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegmeyer of Katerina. Quite honestly, I've run flat up against a wall, or a ball to be precise. I'm afraid I'm a bit too tough to be outrunning those things. So here I sit in quite a pickle, weighing my options, so to speak.
Such a jokester.
Perhaps I could try some rolling. Bah, no chance. My head would spin.
The reason people latched onto them quite so much is because everyone's so grim around here, and they're just, yeah, he seems just happy to be around. That's why I was saying they. It's a similar character in 3, I guess I was conflating them, as it were. Maybe you call him Onion Bro. My best to call no one Bro if I can avoid it. If you get caught by those arrows, they do a lot of damage. Best if you don't. I hate how you can get knocked back by the ball even when it's mostly stationary. I would prefer Garlic Boy. Some sort of garlic song? Garçon? Garlic song? This joke is probably bad even if it works. I want the item that you can get if you let me stack up. Just in case if it's not obvious why I'm just standing around. To take, what, 2 more balls? Probably should have seen that coming. Now the Copper Serpent Wing is definitely one that I want. Do I want that? Yeah, sure. I like getting stuff, and that's the best ring for getting stuff. It's the only ring for getting stuff. If I remember correctly, this is the first first of our friends. You don't want to get eaten by the mimics. Not if you can avoid it. Lightning Spear. I wonder if that's better than what I've got, actually. Never really been in a position to consider it. That has a higher damage rating. If anything around here is weak to light. Let's use this Lightning Spear for a little bit. Just because I can. You're not likely to survive getting eaten by one of those things. It's not impossible, but it's not at all likely. You would have to be well protected and well endowed with life. This thing there, redirect the balls. Anyone down this way breaks open a passage near that sleeping fellow I passed by before. That's the thing getting killed by them down there. Because it's too stupid to get out of the way. I don't have the ring to... Not the ring. I don't have the keys to actually do the thing down there. So I will head down there later. Even I live that long. I could get behind this one for a backstab. I think that's more damage than I was doing with Partisan. Not bad. Thanks for the close-up on that snake person's pass. Oh, I don't like this situation. You weren't supposed to see me. This is, as we say in the biz, a bad scene. Okay, it wasn't that bad, but still. Well, probably? I don't know. I don't know, Peds. We'll see how it goes. Someone's following me? I'm sure I heard someone padding about. It was just this one here. I was gonna say, how do you two-hand your offhand weapon again? But I don't think that was actually a thing in this one. I know. As do I, but oh I didn't mean to do that. Fuck. Oh no, that's disappointing. Now I'm just gonna run past everything because that's how this thing goes. You're right. Yes, Irby. Yes, well spotted. Yes, that is what happened. Thank you. It'll be fine. This definitely won't backfire on me. Doesn't stay broken either. That's the wall that gets broken. Go this way safely for now? Yes? There's more than one following me. Oh, I've made mistakes. should be more or less safe after this. The ball's probably going to keep me safe from behind now anyway. This area is just so goddamn long until you get to a bonfire. And God help you if you don't know where the bonfire is, because it's not obvious. It is concealed. I'm gonna bother with the ball. I don't remember if anything actually sees you around here. I always forget what the lock-on button is in a pinch. Okay, yes. You are going to cause me trouble. Well, there's my stuff. Okay, let's not panic in this time. I should go straight for the bonfire. I happen to know where it is, because I've played this a few times. I was really worried I'd run off too quickly there. I don't know if you can do that. I don't want to find out. Let's go a bit of intelligence. Because I think... Yes, I need 16 for the big old spell. That'll do. And now that I've got that bonfire, I have a bit more free rein to run around the place because it's a lot easier to go backwards than forwards. In most cases. Don't know that there's much reason to come over here specifically. There is a bunch of stuff that I can go and get. I think this might be one of the... No, maybe not. Maybe this is just to drop down and kill that thing. Oh, I fucked up. Even when I know where the traps are, sometimes they still get you. At least it was literally just down here. Really should have killed you first. Why'd I use the long one? So here's the inefficient way to get down here. Actually, I should go back there. I'm not going to run back up there because look at that. I should go and get the key first, because then I can go. Trust me, I should go get the key first. No, I'm not wearing anything, Strata. I think it is influenced by how much like how much weight you're carrying. which I don't think I'm carrying a huge amount. Yeah, I actually forgot about this fellow up here. Have to go and kill you, because these things are loud. But let's go and get that key first. Oh yeah, this fellow.
Ah, what? What? Who are you? Ah, another undead, eh? I took on Sen's fortress alone, but I'm no different from those vile creatures. I was driven by conceit. Ah, you think you're different? That you can
I have no idea what this guy's talking about.
remember that.
Just in general.
For I was the same.
Even knowing what I know about this game, this fellow is just
Help you out.
jabbers
Your
on and on.
soul searching.
Who cares? But he sells some stuff. Some stuff you can only get here. Well, only reasonably get here. I think these element resist rings you can only get here. Possibly some of these armors. Don't think there's anything I particularly need.
Nothing at all. Fine then. Rush in like a naked babe and be skinned alive.
Over man? Yeah, I need. Maybe I'll clean up around here before I head back down. Get rid of that bomb-throwing bugger. Because those explosions are ridiculously loud. Looting? Oh, I guess I see what you mean. How the hell did you notice that? First game is certainly a lot more generous about how far you can fall. I'm pretty sure that definitely would have killed me in 2. And maybe in 3 as well? I don't remember how bad 3 is. It's nice to have a ranged alternative. These boulder guys are a lot tougher than the ones you fought back in the day. I say back in the day, I mean in the first area you bump into them too. They can actually kind of mess you up around here if you let them. I mean, they could in the last area too, but you know what I mean. Go that way later. Let's head upwards first. I always found this way a little bit of an oddity in this game. There's a path over here and there's literally nothing over here, which is pretty much not something you can say for any other nook and or cranny in this game. There's just nothing there. I can't believe I didn't used to know about this shortcut. That would have been so useful to know about. This area is such a pain to get through. Should take that down even if I just come back up and jump down over the hole over there just because I can and usually don't. Just so I've got the shortcut there. Right, there's nothing over here as well. Reward me for my fucking around, please. Fucking on's kind of a detriment for this one. Freak out once. How unusual. Yeah, for how much these things explode, they break pretty easily with absolutely no consequence. So that was the boss. As you can see over there. Next, I think I want to go and let's go and meet Ricard. Ricard will probably kill me, because Ricard's a bit of a pain in the ass. And mind, Ricard won't get a chance to kill me if I'm already dead. At least it's not far away. With that bomb throwing fellow out of the way, there's literally nothing between me and there. It could possibly hurt me, and it's not like that bomb throwing fellow is particularly accurate. Lightning's probably good for these large armoured fellows, isn't it? It's probably going to be particularly useful against that boss, given that armour is about all he's got. Too true, message, too true. Oh, don't lock on. Be better off just getting up in his face anyway. Oh. Just kind of a shit. The lack of poise damage probably isn't doing me any favours. That wasn't so bad. He normally gets me once or twice. There's nothing particularly useful over here. Though that rapier he gives you is somewhat unique if you're willing to use one of those. You now take the cage down. Go and talk to, what's his name? No, actually, the hole won't be open. I'll take the cage down, then back up, that the shortcut is open. Then I'll go jump down the hole, redirect the balls. That means I'll have to not kill the giant. There's all those items around here as well, isn't there? This jump can be tricky. I hope he returns to throwing the balls once I've gone past. Probably don't want to be standing there for too long. Are you going to drop more balls down? Better not have stopped forever, you bastard. Maybe if I run through the passages a bit more. Though also I could go down here. Get stuff wherever it is. Guess there's also some justification for going that way. There's a couple of fake walls around here, but I don't remember exactly where. Hush. I'm just wandering now. They stopped throwing the balls and now I've got to find something else to do. Not useless. Not useless at all. Realize that might have sounded sarcastic. It's actually not useless. I don't like the direction I'm going. Something, somewhere, died. Do I have any sacrifice rings? It's the rare sacrifice. It's not like I need them, but I'm probably gonna want them here. I think these are the only items around here. Even that, I'm pretty sure was something that fell down just now. There's a couple of those bastards over here. Oh. Ow! Piece of shit. They're not supposed to kill me, they're chumps. Oh well. Let's go and talk to Big Hat and then. Give me a minute. I want to get somewhere in this fucking extreme. You're right, I should spend my shit. I'll get one level out of it. Oh, that's better than nothing. Is there anything else I want? Technology's not super useful. I don't really need anything else at the moment. Let's just get Dex. Go and talk to Big Hat Logan. It's the best way down. Probably via the cage. But let's go this way anyway. I'm not happy. Fine, let's go to the cage way. I don't want to have to do that gauntlet. Just want to talk to Logan, then we can go. We'll get another boss on this list. Because the Iron Golem is a piece of rubbish. Giant hunk of metal trash. He's probably going to kill me now that I've set him up like that, but I've never had a huge amount of trouble with him. Seems like a comfortable way to travel, really. I've still got to go all the way up and get balls going. This area sucks. I hate it. Is Big Hat Logan even worth it? I need the sorceries. God damn it. Maybe it is easier to go this way. I just have to go and kill that other bugger first. Kill that bugger, take the easy ways down. Question marks. There, that's all I needed to do. Just take things logically. One ball is all it needs. And we can send these out the window. We can get killed. There's probably a couple more items hanging around down here. I'm okay with leaving them for now. Oh, the lockdown will kill me yet. Alright, Logan, I've got stuff to get first.
You seem quite lucid. A rare thing in these times. I am Logan. I'm a bit cooped up, as you can see.
I have a bright idea. Suppose you set me free. I'm old and empty-handed, but I could repay you with knowledge and sorcery. This place is melting my mind.
Pay nothing. I'm still gonna pay for
The
it.
activity is repressive. Oh, heavens. Thank you. I'm saved, and I'd love to resume my travels. But I must log a few things first, and I owe you a favor. I will return to Firelink Shrine. Speak with me there, so that I may impart my sorcery. Oh, hello. Don't mind me. Go on ahead. I'll be along later. Whoa, I'll be just fine, young.
Ooh ha ha. That's what he said. Oh bugger it, I can't even be bothered walking. Let's burn it in. As it were. Sorry for the chair squeak, I'm trying to get comfy. My souls can get stuffed. I want to take a quick look at my armor. Since I'm not doing light rolls. Wait, am I doing light rolls? I think these might be light rolls with this spear, actually. Because what would that be? That'd be 12.5 plus 1.25, 13. Yeah, I'd be way under 13. Never mind. Take it back. I'll keep wearing this, thanks. Now, if only I had the flippy ring. Stop wasting your ammo. Did I even equip my ring back up? No. Wolf ring might also be handy, but here we go. Let's do the iron golem. Oh yeah, that does way more than plain old physical damage. All you have to do is be able to time your dodges with his attacks, which is not difficult given how much wind-up he has on pretty much all of his attacks. And if you can get him to stagger and then get him to fall over, you've just got hits galore. Okay, I didn't get him to fall over. I staggered pretty easily, so it probably wouldn't be too hard to get him back to that state. It's not like the stagger itself doesn't last for a good long time. What a chump. The only real difference between that and Like, if you don't have a weapon with good element, which I just happen to, I guess you've always got that spear, but maybe you don't have a... Maybe you're not, you know, particularly set up to use a good spear. Like I am. Though it doesn't scale, so all you'd really need is enough dexterity to use it. Anyway, point is, if you only have physical damage, that takes for fucking ever. That's the main difference. Anyway, let's pop up this list, shall we? Oh, hang on. Flourish. Can't just have it appear. And I realise me popping it up for a second beforehand is kind of a moot point anyway. That's not the point. Iron Golem. Iron Golem. He's not hard. He takes forever, and with some setups he will be a pain in the ass. He's just kind of a boring fight though. Just hit him a bunch. I guess you could say that about every boss, but I feel like even more than most other enemies, you're kind of free to just hit him a bunch. You know, every few seconds or so you'll have to make a dodge, but all other times you're just hitting him. He rarely gets out of the way. But also the fight isn't aggressively bad. If you get caught unlucky, he will knock you off the ledge. That's a very real risk. I don't know. Any opinions? Not sure where to put him. Like, in a lot of ways, I'd say it's fairly comparable to the Gaping Dragon. Except the Gaping Dragon is even more impotent. Kind of like the Asylum Demon, really. Not in a huge amount of danger. Takes a while. It does take longer than the Asylum Demon. I don't know. The Iron Golem doesn't look that bad. Gaping Dragon's very... I don't know. It's certainly got a design. I'm not sure it's one that I especially care for. I'm kind of thinking number 5, the Iron Golem. Below Asylum Demon, above Gaping Dragon. That feels right to me. I'm going to move this slightly because I noticed that there's some seams that I should be covering up and am not. That's a bit better. Actually, that's too far, isn't it? Knock a couple of pixels off. There we are. Yeah, I'm thinking number 5. That seems right to me. It's not a pain of a fight like Taurus Demon. It is kind of tedious like Gaping Dragon, but it's a little more interactive. Even if it takes a while. Oops. There we are. I think that looks good to me. Who'd have thunk Moonlight Butterfly would be above Iron Golem? Okay. That'll do. Let's get back to it, shall we? What if I just had buttons that could do that? Maybe Stream Deck isn't a bad idea. I'm not going to get one because those things are expensive. That'd be nice. I always thought this was kind of dumb, this transition. It's just this glowy thing and you take a look at it and then these buggers come and get you. It's not justified in any way. What's the ring of light? It's just a sprite. There's no more justification than that. You stare at a sprite and things jump you while you're at it. And why do they help you? Who knows? Why do they try and kill you later on? Who knows? I mean, it's probably not these specific ones, because they'll... Well, they could say don't touch our glowy thing and kill you, rather than take you where you need to go. I don't know. It just seems silly. Anyway. I know Londo still looks pretty good. All archives up there. It is a pretty expansive area. I mean, you don't go that deep into it, but you still cover a fair bit of distance in this area. So, I might just ignore you and go get the bonfire, because I've got quite a lot of souls on me at the moment. It is a bit too late for that. I'd have to go all the way down, get the thing. Really, it wouldn't be so bad to go and get it now, but it's a bit of a hike for not a lot of gain.
Well,
I can always come back.
Visitor. Welcome to the lost city of Londo, chosen undead. If you seek Lord Gwyn's old keep, exit here and head straight yonder. If you are the chosen one, a revelation shall visit thee. What follows thereafter depends upon you.
Really a revelation, is it?
What is it? What am I? Well, I am the keeper of the bonfire. If not for me, what beacon would there be in this lost city? A gatekeeper and a guide. That is my calling.
Dark Knight Archers? You mean the Silver Knight Archers? Come on, Pebs, I expect better. Or 4 levels to spend. Let's get a little bit of vitality and pump the Rex. The Rexed in the Dexed. Let's get a couple. Let's get a point of strength. Just because there is some scaling off of strength and I don't want to miss out on that. I'll go and get these chests. I might as well. It'd be nice if I could get to ONS before the stream ends. Maybe I should just make a beeline. I say as I run away from the beeline. Harder. These guys kinda suck. Though these particular ones don't suck quite as much as the ones you meet later on. Can't deny the effectiveness of this lightning spear. It always resin up my partisan. And I wouldn't be surprised if Pierce is considered good against these guys. Rust, Pierce, whatever the hell the damage type is called in this game. Make some demon titanite. Don't need it yet. I don't think there's anything terribly interesting in those chests. There's a couple more in an identical room on the other side, and I can skip them. Let's go and try and make some progress. Some solid progress. Since when does that lift make that sound? I don't remember that at all. Yes, isn't your flight clever? Show me a tail. They're not so much of a problem on their own. And once you've gotten all this good stuff, these ones probably aren't that much tougher than the original bosses. Oh, I very much thought it was dead. It's not even close. Close being categorized as one hit away. But as any, I want to go back to my partisan. At least for a little while. Area can be trouble. I almost died. Would have been disappointing. Just had to remember what my slash was like. This make a good Half-Life map? This room? Bugger. They're not supposed to kill me, they're supposed to jump off themselves. Oh well, not too difficult to get back down there. It's not so far. There's certainly no threats now that gargoyles out of the way. Take me downwards. Shrugging with a spear in your hand, like that, it's impressive. Yeah, I thought I remembered an item being around here somewhere. important, but it might be handy later. Actually, now that I think about it, I might have a good plan for that lightning spear. Not gonna use it because I've got my partisan, but I might have another use for it. How come you didn't die in 2 hits? Why can't you be like your friend? Or if I could... say poisonous, does it? I probably don't need the evil eye ring anymore. Could be using a slumbering dragon crest ring, or the steel protection probably be handy. The wolf ring. Let's use the defense ring. For now, at least. I normally have a shield up here. Makes these things and their throwing things a little less of a threat. That's what I'm looking for. You'd think that would make some sound. You considered running over here instead? They're just so eager. I forget how you get over there. Oh wait, I remember. Just have to. This way, I know there's some other fellows around here, I might clean them out first. Sure, whatever's happening, that it's going in my favor. I don't think there's anything terribly useful over here, but not hurt. This should be a terrible area for beer. Like, physically, in real life. A spear up tight stairway like that. Got that it's already in the right place here. Controller was pulsing while that happened. It's not gonna hit now, is it? Doing down there? What a waste. Enough to stagger that. What are these hitboxes? I can't believe I didn't cut off the tail. The chip. Now I forget. I should go and get the bonfire down there because that's more convenient. For this next area. What is a massive pain? I forget which way I have to push it. Try this way. I like how the clipping gets a bit weird if you're trying to run up or down the stairs while it's moving. It's a bit of souls, I should be able to unlock. Getting expensive, quickly. Everything's so big around here, it's such a long run to get back up to where you need. Which hopefully I won't have to experience too many times. If we're lucky. Yes, meshes. Danger zone. Everyone knows it. I think I eventually figured out it's just easier to run past these fools. Fighting them takes a while, it's not really helpful. Hope you follow through and... I should probably follow you. I'll fight you. I could follow you. What if you just jump there? No? You can let me stab you a bunch as well, that's fine. Enough range? It's so much easier than actually trying to kill you. Guess you can get pretty close with that aggro on these things. Much better. I could and probably should just go. Never mind. Moot point. Okay, these things are definitely easy to run past. Every time I say that, I expect to get brutally murdered. Then there's these fellows. Who are more troublesome than they're worth. Exactly how bad it will be remains to be seen. Do that. Don't do that either. That's the way. Keep that up. They're so willing! That's the correct way to deal with them. I mean, not that getting shot by arrows a bunch. And I'm not saying it's always that easy, but fighting them can get you killed. Especially since they're the first ones you bump into. You have no idea what their patterns are. Benefit of experience, I guess.
Oh, there you are. You've been quiet these days.
Been a long time,
Need
Salim.
summoning out there? Anytime you see my brilliantly shining signature, do not hesitate to call upon me. You've left me with quite an impression. I would relish a chance to assist you. You really are fond of chatting with me, aren't you? If I didn't know better, I'd think you had feelings for me. Oh no, dear me, pretend you didn't hear that.
You're jolly too. Give me a spear. I'm probably not going to use it, but give it to me anyway. Oh man, I'm so used to parrying these guys constantly. I've got to learn to fight them normally. Or backstabbing them a bunch, that works too. It's not always going to be that simple. There's another prime candidate bonfire for kindling. Okay, so 2 stabs can get me a stagger. I did buy Kestis. Cestus? I'm gonna say Cestus just because that's what my stupid brain always... Did I not? This game makes a distinction between sitting at a bonfire and lighting the bonfire, unlike the other games, which I have apparently forgotten, apparently. God damn it. You know what that means. It is run through everything time. We'll have this fixed up in no time. Just you watch. I got way more momentum off of that than I thought I was going to. Back, you jerk. I forgot they had a ranged attack. Alright, same plan as last time. Don't die. Uh-oh. Okay. Shit. Just in case I can't actually make this fall. Okay. Fixed. That was a worry I didn't need today. Now back to learning how to fight these things. I can't get in there. Sometimes they're pretty easy to backstab. I know where your secrets are. This is a fairly important one for most people. Account of this armor. And also on account of this shield. Not so much for this weapon. Definitely not for you. Columns are making my life difficult. I don't even remember what this one drops. Right. Now, called a club. Colt, generally speaking, not the most useful thing, not the most useful. What do they call them again? It's not quite an element. Not a status. I don't know. It's not the most useful. And also a club. Who wants a club? Clubs aren't fancy. It's not a night club. Wide arc on those swings. Let me backstab you. Come on. It's fun. Silver Knight beats me in a stab off. Silver Knight continues to beat me in a stab off. God, you've got some range. I convince you to just fuck off? Chipping away at these things isn't really an ideal strategy. I've used all my Estus. At least you get lots of souls around here. Have any other resins? Bought any recently, so I'm surprised if I don't. A fire resin. How about I use the fire resin just for funsies? Because there's a number of these fellows here. Also, I'd like to use resins more often. I kind of got into the habit of it in 3, just because they were readily available and they weren't too expensive. But you gotta go to specific people in this game, and it's not always convenient. Here I need to go this way. Don't really need to go to the end of the corridor here. Let me equip a thing. That's what I need. Do have to figure out my buttons now that I've got one-handed spear. There you go, I re-ested. I would kindle that bonfire now, but the odds of me getting baited here, in this area in particular, really high in my experience. Right, have to work out the parry timings. Not a strong attack, that's not what I want. That's the one. Parrying these things just makes them so much easier. You kill them a couple times, you get the timing way down, and then it's just not worth anything else. Just gotta say, because there's so many of them. I had to go through the archers twice. Because I'm an idiot. And because the game's dumb, in that order. I have to remember to two-hand again when I'm just getting down to it. This way. Gotta help out my friend. I'd get that timing down. I was never great at that. Try again. I didn't even try and two-hand that time.
Whatever can be done. Let me guess. Were you repelled by the Silver Knights? Oh, don't be ashamed. 'Tis the fate of vanguards like you and I. I'll think of something. We can overcome this together. This is quite a fix. We'll need another 3, no, maybe 5 bodies. Quite a fix indeed.
There are a few implications that other NPCs are ever fighting anything. Like, don't help or anything, it's fine. Probably shouldn't risk stabbing him. Don't be like that. They're not hot. Parrying's fun too. Parrying for fun and pleasure. Business and pleasure. Whatever, you know what I mean. I had to think for a second if that was a mimic, because I couldn't actually remember a chest being there. Very clever, Strata.
Oh ho! What's on your mind, friend? Wait. You defeated those monsters? Fantastic. I'm saved! This knight of Katarina hereby commends you.
Have the shittest ring in the game.
But be warned,
Well, I guess.
gallantry entails great risks. Next time, give me a chance to come up with a plan.
I don't need to go that way, do I? I need to go up. Calamity Ring could be funny, or give one of those types something to do who are too good at the game. And bother pulling out your sword. I complain. I don't want to go in this room. I don't know if I've ever killed that one. It's just a real shitbag. I'll block you from your back when you're holding up a shield in front of you. If I got parried, I'd simply hold the shield in my other hand that didn't get parried in front of me. How are we doing? We're not actually doing so bad on the time. We might get somewhere interesting today after all. It'd be nice if one of these guys dropped their spear. I'm not going to go hunting for it too long. I should probably spend these souls. I have a plan. And it involves going this direction. Since there's not really much peril between here and where I'm going. None, in fact. I will then go into some peril because I'm an idiot, but here's how we going. Sure. Never mind, there is peril between here and there. Because I decided to go the perilous direction. All in the name of stuff. Oh, that's a problem. Uh-oh. Rock in a hard place. Bad scene. May have made mistakes. You wouldn't dare follow me up here. Don't attack him, you piece of shit! That's even worse. I didn't know they could attack him. I'll run out of soul juice any second now. Do I have anything for this? No, is the conclusion I'm drawing. That was rough for a second there. But let me pass.
Who are you? Forge your weapons?
It's pretty concealed.
Tis no good, but forge, very good. I help any time.
First, repair my stuff, please. Pointless upkeep. Guess I'll buy these because I don't have them. What requirements, Strider? I thought that was how you got it. You sure you're not mixing him up with that fellow in Dark Souls 2? Now then, here's my plan. I'm going to undo the lightning in the lightning spear. And then turn it into a butterfly horn. Wow, this costs some souls to upgrade. Someday I could upgrade my armor at some point, but I don't even know what one I want to stick with. I'm just using the shadow armor because it's light. Now then, a smart person would go back and get more Estus before going down and trying to open the door. So I guess that's what I should do. Whoops. The homeward bone have to be right in the middle of this list. I would like plenty of Estus for you, for obvious reasons. I guess since we're approaching one of the couple of bosses that I have a slightly different plan for in this series, I should probably explain for the purposes of people who weren't in that Discord while we were talking about it, explain how this is going to go down. Because the next boss I'm about to bump into has 2 enemies, and the second phase of the fight is different depending on which one of them you kill first. I intend to attempt to rank those 2 as separate entries on my rankings list. I'm going the stupid way. I'm getting distracted by talking. So in this particular boss's fight case, I would be ranking them depending on like 2 different rankings for the 2 different final forms of the fight, because they're pretty significant parts of the fight. This Parson's doing some good shit now. I should try out the Moonlight Butterfly form. I don't know if it's any good against these things. It's pretty long. Not really very good against these things. So yeah, it'll go on the list twice, but obviously the problem is that I can only actually beat the boss once in a playthrough, and so I'm only going to have the opportunity to fight one. I could fight both, provided I don't actually kill one of them, but I think the thing that I'm going to do is, Heb suggested, trying to get summoned for the boss that I don't intend to beat first. Which in this boss's case would be the larger fellow, because I want the spear ring that the other guy drops. So I guess what I'll do is, once I clean out some stuff down here, I guess I'll plop down a summon sign and see if I can get any action that way. Hopefully something will crop up and I can add something to the list without actually fighting it. And then I'll go through and fight the other one, because I still have to beat the boss. Parry, a riposte almost kills one of those in one hit now. Not that it matters, I'm already through the bulk of them. But if I wound up needing to grind a bit... Oh yeah, that thing as well. I guess I have to go and fight them. I hear music somewhere. Someone's doing something out there. I don't like how if you hit the shield at all, your attack does no damage. I ran out of stamina at a bad time. Oh yeah, and that always happens when you got your humanity up here. So I'm probably gonna die. I should probably go and get the... open the door that I intended to open at least. I don't really care about the invader. So I'm just gonna make my summoning plan difficult. Invader's not gonna get a chance to kill me at this rate. That was the invader though. He hasn't died him. That's why I bought the things. I don't actually need to be human to do that though, so that won't need to happen again. And I opened the shortcut, so I just need to get summoned. I'll butter up a cleric. As that fellow at the start goes to it for some reason, even though it's got nothing to do with clerics. Parry, parry, parry. That's the key to life success. Parry in your workplace, parry at home. Keep parrying. I guess before I summon, I've got to go and fight these. The fools. Which could be trouble in itself. It can be tough. They're fairly easy to cheese with a bow and some poison arrows, but I don't have that. I'm just gonna have to rely on my skill, such that it is non-existent. Okay. Stuff. I like stuff. I don't know if I mentioned. Let's see how this goes. It's like hint of online functionality, even though none of it is online. And doesn't work like how these things normally work. Where's friends come from anyway? I'll take a cheap hit, thank you. Come on. Very difficult to... Thank you. Get Lautrec talking to me out of the way so I can fight them properly.
Well, I thought you were wiser. It's a terrible pity. You better.
This is probably an easier spot to fight them, right? Wish you wouldn't. This is one way of doing this. Be a coward. Ouchie. Time to run a bit further. This is definitely one way of doing this. He's nearly dead. Kill him. And your friends will follow. Stop it. Does that still count? I think that still counts. Hell yeah, it does. Easy peasy. Oh shit, that bugger. Forgot about them. Rather not get on their bad side. I tried to dodge. As soon as it locked Locks on, just keeps shooting at you, will never stop shooting at you. Like that. I'd be like that either. Why am I fighting these things like such garbage? I mean, they're a pain, but still. I want to fight ONS. Thank you. Oh. I don't know, I think around here would be a good place to plop this down. This is just proceeding under the assumption that we get anyone. If no one summons me very quickly, I don't really have a plan for that. Like, maybe I just have to record it on my own time rather than wait for it to happen randomly on the stream. I don't know, I don't have a good solution for this. I also don't know how long I should give it. I would like to fight ONS at least once this stream. And we've got about 12 minutes left. So maybe I should just go for it and try and get summoned on my own time. Record that as an addendum. And plop that on YouTube. There's certainly no guarantee that anything of this is going to come of this here now. Apparently you need dragon. Because I'm impatient, and in the interest of keeping the stream moving along, I'm going to give this 30 seconds. Allow me to do it officially. That was 30 seconds. God, let's just try and fight him solo. God, I've got 22,000 souls. Spend those. Doesn't it tell you how many souls you need to level up? Was that only in other games? That sucks. Oh, bugger it. Let's give this a go. ONS. Yeah, probably. ONS aiming for a big O, as it were. I guess that's what I'll do. I'll just do up this and just record that and put that on YouTube separately. I'll just edit it down so that we're not waiting around for God knows how long. Won't be able to have the chat interactivity, of course, but take what we can get. These guys suck. It's kind of a good fight, but also they suck. This isn't a fight you should be doing solo. Let's see, I'm gonna kill you first. Not you, the other one. Just need to get him in such a situation where I'm not gonna get murdered by t'other when I'm fighting one. Here I am, getting murdered by t'other while I'm fighting one. That worked pretty well, didn't it? After a certain point, I'm perfectly willing to summon Solaire. But I want to give it a few goes myself first. I only really need to fight 2 of these silver guys on the way there. I can skip pretty much everything else. I've done it. It's not the way you want to do it. God, I've got to be able to beat this thing solo first. Still just keeping a passive eye out for those spears. It would be nice to have a divine spear. I should probably kill this one just so I can... So when I'm down in the catacombs, having a divine weapon on hand would be very handy. As it happens, these weapons, spears, do divine damage. All of these buggers you can skip, provided you're careful. And lucky. Attempt number 2. I knew you were doing that. I wasn't ready for it still. Definitely want these souls. As soon as you're not paying attention, this speedy bugger gets you in the back. It's not like I don't do bad damage. It's just staying alive. Not helping my own case here. The camera also really not fucking helping. It's quite doable. You just gotta get in the right spots, doing the right stuff. Been quite great at the timing for these things. Give me the spear so I don't have to fight you. Or go and make a divine weapon. Upgrade one of these random spears that I'm carrying around to a divine one. I don't want to do that. I would like a variety of spear. Got this spear, which is flexible. Got a magic spear now. I want a divine spear, just so I don't have to worry about the necromancers. Right, souls. I should really go left first so I can get the souls. That move sucks. That move alone is going to be a big part of the reason why Big S is so much lower than Big O. Why can't you just separate from each other? Stab me through a column? How rude. Attempts to keep my life high is also not helping getting much anywhere. I just have to take my hits where I can get them. Just every hit I make gets me a little bit closer. I only need to hit him like, let's say, 15 times? Approximately. Alright. We're trying to keep an eye on both of these buggers at the same time. Hammer gets in the way and blocks your attacks. Stop it! Oh, so close! Once you get into the second phase, it's a lot simpler. Not necessarily that much easier, but you have a lot less to keep track of. So, let's face it, that first phase is the wall. Once you break through that, it's a lot clearer at getting to the end. Still have some fucked up moves that will do a lot of damage. But still. Anyway, that rather lengthy attempt has put me pretty much at the end of the stream, so here we are. We'll have to save ONS for next time, I guess. I guess I'll try and find some time before the next stream, some time to sit down and try and get summoned and recording, like, as the stream is, recording me getting summoned for and killing Big Smog? How the hell do you pronounce that name? Smough. Smaug? Not Smaug. That's the Hobbit. Smo. I think I always said Smo. I have no idea. Who cares? But yeah, I'll try and do that sometime in the next week before the next stream. And pop that up on YouTube. It might give me a chance to do some light editing and edit it down, make it nice and compact. Maybe throw in some best bits even if I'm not actually successful. We'll see. We'll see what happens. If it doesn't happen this week, it'll happen next week, and if it doesn't happen then, it'll just happen sometime. Ideally while I've still got the stuff that I have, but we'll see. Who knows, next stream might be a lot of me trying to kill regular ONS, for all I know. If it becomes too bad, I'll summon Solaire there and it'll be a breeze, because Solaire, if you're lucky, just distracts one of them and you can kill the other one at your leisure. One of them alone, not really a huge problem. Anyway, that's it for now. So as soon as I figure out how to Alt-Tab, spoilers, it's Alt-Tab, then I can do this and see you next week. Bye now.